Hello guys, it's Ign Hl04 back with another Splinterlands video. Today we're going to take a look at how to build a budget water deck for a $50 budget, for a $100 budget, and a $150 budget. First up, if you find this type of guides helpful, please help me out with a like and maybe a subscribe if you really liked it a lot. And let's hop right into the video. First up, we're going to start with the $50 budget and we're gonna make our way up. So we're gonna go to the compare feature, or we're going to reload the page and then going to the compare feature. We're going to go through water and summoners and modern. So if we look at those are all maxed out, and we're not looking for max bronze because those are too expensive for this price. So we're gonna take a look at bronze. First up, in bronze, and for our $50 budget, we will be able to build a really strong and competitive bronze deck. So we're going to go with a Kalia, which costs about $15.95, which is going to end up at $34.05. Then we're going to take a look at the most important and cheapest cards out of the set. We're going to go at the Chaos Legion cards, at the modern ones. There we are going to take all of the regular copies, like a regular Shandas, regular Tidebiter, Bandit, Wavesmith, and Hampier, which will end up at about $30.41 with our rest of the budget. Then we're gonna make it to the common cards of Chaos Legion, like the real Chaos Legion common cards. So there we're gonna, as you see, some of the gold foil cards are cheaper than the regular foil cards, and for this experiment I chose to choose the gold foil cards, like every one of them, because they give some extra 10% DC bonus, and they are in certain aspects, like a lurker level 3 in gold is cheaper than a normal lurker level 3. So hence we're going to go with a gold foil stonefish. We're going with a gold foil swim hunter, gold foil sapropod, gold flying squid, and gold deep lurker. This costs us about $6 and will end us at $24.99. So with $24 we still have half of our budget remaining for the rare, epic, and legendary cards. So let's see what we're going to be able to get there. So for the rares, we went for all of the rares like River Nymph, Mandarin, Demon Shark, and Guardian. And hence I added all those numbers up and we got about $17.65. Therefore, I really want to point out that the Demon Shark is an amazing card and you clearly want to get him at first. Then let's see what the epics can get. So in the epic section we got a Narissa level 1, and we got a Wave Brood level 2, which is about like $7 and $188. And after the rares are done, we end up with $8.58. Yeah. So we still have a little budget left for our legendaries. And if you want to sum it up, we also already got Oshanas as legendary. And now we're going to buy a Fiend, because personally the Fiend is going to be the most helpful legendary out there, and it's going to help you to win the most out of games. So we're gonna subtract the $4.93, 39 cents, I'm sorry, and we end up with $4.46. This is going to go on our Rift Watcher budget. So we're not being able to buy a kite, but For this dollars, we will be able to buy a watercolor level 1, like 1 copy of the watercolor, a Sea Stalker, and a Lamel Refugee level 3 and a Sea Stalker level 2, which will end up at a total budget of 2 cents left. And I think we spent all the money, right? I chose the Refugee because most of you guys think those cards is trash, but personally I think it's a good card that you can play instead of the Demon Shark. It has similar abilities. So those are the picks I would choose for a $50 budget. Now we can go to the $100. So for $100, let's go to Summoners again. And $100 is going to be a lot. So we won't be able to only buy a bronze deck. We will be able to move up to silver. Yay! For that instance, I will be buying with this $100 budget a Aquatis level 3 for $23 because if we are not able to buy a Kalia, because it costs almost $80, and for $80 we wouldn't be able to make a really consistent silver deck out of it. So we're going to go with a Aquatis level 3, which costs us about $23, which then we end up with about $76.94, which is going to help us for the rest of the team. Then, as before, we're going to go with 4 Chaos Legion cards right now. Chaos Legion cards, we're going to buy all of them at the max level because all of them are very cheap. If you want to, and you want to go like, yeah, I really love this card, you can also buy a gold Pellicor Bandit, but I choose to only play the regular cards here, and we ended up with $69.06 left for Chaos Legion and Rift Watchers. Then let's see what we can get from the Rift Watchers expansion. So first up, I went with a Hardy Stonefish in gold, but only a level 1 copy with 38 cents. Then I went for a Swim Hunter level 5, a Cephalopod level 5 in gold. Then a Flying Squid level 5, a normal copy, and a Deep Lurker level 5, a normal copy, which ends up at $45.08. Then we have the commons already said. Then we're going to the rare cards. Therefore, we only chose the most significant ones, like we chose a River Nymph level 4, a Mandarin level 4. We didn't choose a Demon Shark because $30 are really expensive. It gets the Enrage, and this card is amazing, yes. But I think we can split the budget to some other cards which help us more than one Demon Shark. And we also got a Metallic Guardian only level 1 for 65 cents, which end up at $35.56 in the end. It's not going to be big of a deal, but we still have $35 left, which we can spend on epics, legendaries, and some Rift Watcher cards. Pretty nice. So here we're going to take the same cards as before. We're going to take a level 2 Wave Brood because the level 3 is a really expensive, and I think it's not that mandatory for silver just to get that little attack. I think it's better to get some other cards, which will I show you in a second. And also we got a Nerissa level 1 because the only difference between level 1 and level 3 is that it's going to get 1 faster and 1 more hit point, which is in deck building process where you don't hit leaderboards and you're just trying to compete in silver and maybe early gold. It's just not worth $18. That's why we have there $7 and there we have $1.80. And if you want to know the real numbers, we are left with $26.62. And now with this budget, we're going to buy us some juicy legendaries. Here I went for a level 1 Fiend, which is mandatory in bronze and silver. It's one of the best helping win conditions in the game. And then we also went with a Helondale level 2 because it gets Inspire. And those Inspire is going to help you so much when you play melee monsters. And you play a lot of melee monsters with water. Like we have the Deep Lurker, we have the Palicor Bandit, we have the Ureus. Then we also have in the front the Demon Shark, which we didn't buy with this budget. We also have the Flying Squid, and another card that's really good is the Lemur Refugee. Those are the main melee monsters, and those are the monsters which are used a lot. Then with water, that's why the Inspire with this card is one of the most amazing and helpful support cards for the water team in the current meta. And that's why I chose to buy a level 2 copy of him. So we end up at $8.85. So now let's go to the Rift Watchers and see what we can get there. We will not be able to get the kite as before, and just to spoil you a little, we won't get a kite, it's too expensive. We will be able to get a Lemur Refugee, because we weren't able to get one prior. Like, we haven't gotten our main tank, that's why we're getting him. He's still very strong with free attack, free speed, and free armor, 8 health. Really strong card. Unfortunately, it doesn't only has Enraging Gold, so we're going to get with a life 5 copy for $5. We also want a Watercaller. We're going to buy him at level 2. We're going to buy a Sea Stalker level 2, and that sums up our budget, and we have 88 cents left. And just for a bonus, because I don't want to, for me the most thoughtful way on spending this extra, let's round it up to $1, is to go for a Ureus, like there it is, and go for him at a level 2 copy for 50 cents, and you still have 38 cents left. And you also have a good neutral card like the Ureus, which is an amazing addition to your team. And if you want to spend like 38, we have 38 cents left, we have like 40 cents, let's say $100 and $101, then I would highly recommend to you to get a Ureus level 3 to add to your water team. So that sums up our water team for $100, and let's see how different the $150 perform to $100. So first up, we're gonna go to the summoners again, and therefore we're not gonna choose a Aquatus, we're gonna choose a Kalia for $78, which is half of our budget. And with all of those chaos, we're gonna take the same Chaos Legion cards, and we are also going to take the same common Chaos Legion, like the Chaos Legion reward cards, we're gonna take the same Chaos Legion cards, we're gonna take the same, the common ones, and also the rare ones. So we end up at $29.87, which brings us to the Chaos Legion epics. And those epics change a little. We won't buy a Wavebrute level 2, we're only buying a level 1 and a level 1 copy, and also a level 1 copy from the Darkspear, because we're adding all those up. And then that's the only difference. So only Wavebrute level 1, Nerissa level 1, but also a Igor level 1. Instead we have all of the cards, and then we're gonna buy the same legendaries, like a Torrent Fiend level 1, a Helondale level 2, and we're not going to buy the same Rift Watcher cards. We're only going to buy the Lemur Refugee at $4.70. $0.73, which will end our budget to I think 12 cents. And that's how I would spend the $150. So it's nearly the same. The only thing that changes is the Kalia, and we changed the epics a little bit and the Rift Watcher cards a little bit. That's all that changes. So that's the whole video. I'm quickly going to show you how much my water deck is worth at the moment. Let's see at owns. So I have spent about $663. I have a max out deck, especially except the Kelia. I have a lot of gold foils because I got them cheaper than the regular foils. I have a lot of reward cards. I also got some gold foils. These are my gold foils. A gold foil lurker level 10 because I got him cheaper than the normal one, and I thought I can't pass it up. Kulu the same, Cruel the same. Like, I got all of them, and I think that's it. Like, that's all of the important things I got. Yeah, and also all of them maxed. Only the Ocean is maxed out. I still need to work on my water deck, but I'm going. And hope you like this type of video. If you do, as I said, please feel free to like and subscribe. And I wish you an amazing rest of the day. Bye.